This video starts at Gerldton in Western Australia and ends up at Esperance in Western Australia also. The next video will be of crossing the Nullarbor. Just a couple of clips of the mines on the left here and the highway straight ahead in front of me. Yeah, a bit of flying around over some cropping. There's some big cropping around Gerldton and this area. Wheat and canola as far as you could see. The yellow is canola in the background there, but the greener stuff was wheat mainly. A lot of big acres of it. Both sides of the highway there. A lot of caravans on the road as well. And that's a bit of a closer look at a bit of canola growing there, just off the edge of the road. Beautiful days at this stage. A little bit cold, but bearable. I don't know why they got that sort of a shape for their canola crop, but that's the way it is. Some Angus and some sheep out grazing in a field. Not sure what the field was. It might have been a failed crop of something or other. They all look pretty content. Quite a few sheep in that paddock. Looks like canola by the colour of it. A few trucks going by on the highway. Bit of traffic. There you go. Bit of the vast acreage of things over in Western Australia. This was a mine. I don't know what they were mining here, but if you have any idea, let me know in the comments. But it's a pretty big setup. Oh, could be a big setup. Might be a small one, I don't know. It looked pretty big to me. A big dam in the background there. And a few trucks creeping around the roads there. There's my new tyre. It's got a few knobs on it, that one. Don't know how long it'll last. This was at a grain handling facilities. Big truck, just don't know whether he was unloading or loading, but he's just driving out. And I'm doing a bit of a flyover of the whole show here. They're pretty big setups, these, to handle all the grain and all those big acres of cropping. They're all making new silos or storage. Certainly get a good view of it from up here anyway. Paddock of canola, big dam, and all these massive big sheds, and a couple of pads there for more sheds or just storage on the ground maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I reckon they'll store a few 1,000 tonne of grain in there. That was a bit of a look from on top of the grain handling facilities. So there's acres and acres of crops every way you look from that grain handling facility. This was a bit further south in Western Australia. All the grass and cattle and sheep were on some good paddocks down here. And they actually had a bit of rain the night before, so there's a bit of water laying around. There's some silos all painted up there. Look pretty neat. This is in Esperance. What a beautiful little town this is. Big grain mining, loading port here. But yeah, really pretty little town. There's the port over there in the background, and a ship. I stayed there the night. It was pretty good accommodation. And this is just leaving Esperance, heading east. A couple of windmills in the background. They're all over the place. And this was the 90-mile straight, the longest straight road in Australia. 146.6 kilometres. So I had to stop and take a video of that, of course. And met these other two guys just down the road. So I've been travelling with them for a little while. That's one of the straights. Or the straight. Yeah. View from up the top. Madura. I think the name of that little place was Madura. And this is Dave and his missus and Ron, guys I met the day before and been travelling with them for a day now. The little blue dot, and that's where I'm up to at this stage. Okay, see you all next time. Rodeo!